In this video I wanted to talk about, I just want, not like talk about, I want to share insights about Qigong, how you know it. My personal insights about Qigong. And here is also here in Latvia there are people that practice this Qigong, and many of them also come to the channeling lessons which I give. So, and at one point I was like a month ago, I was in a group where people come together and they're like share their experiences and so on. I was like invited to them, and there was like two men were across the circle type of like where we are sitting, we're sitting in a round shape, and I'm looking at the man and I'm thinking, well, I have seen this man before, and the wife said that he is not interested in anything about spirituality, but I see a huge tunnel like through him and on top of the head of him, like energy tunnel, and his energy feels the same as the energy to one person which I know who does Qigong and this whole dynamic. I don't know how to say it, but basically it's like a regressive therapy in which you get more closer to your relative's energy and like release the blockages you have in your relative elder's tree. And while I was thinking this and telling to Linda this, at that single moment, like after 1 minute or two, he starts talking about himself, that man, and he said, well, I'm practicing Qigong, I know this person which I'm thinking about, and we do this together. I was like shocked, and I'm also practicing and doing Holden Mick. I can also give the lessons and teachings to this also. I was like, whoa, this is really crazy. And then I decided to like make a video that many people who practice this Qigong stuff, they start getting, they like the stuff works like in a way creating this tunnel. They're like doing constantly putting this tunnel up and down, and they're creating like an energy tunnel through which they send energy through up and down, like, and enhancing this tunnel. And what I know, this other person who was in my class is also channeling. At the beginning he was not going to Qigong, and he was like channeling, giving a bunch of information through, but then like after like maybe a year of period, I see him as like asking to himself, oh, you have like a tunnel, energy tunnel through on top of your head. And he said, oh, I'm practicing Qigong now for a year. I was like, oh yeah, oh, really? And he said, yes. It's like the tree stuff, the Qigong, the tree grounding point, or whatever they call. What I see is they create this energy tunnel in the body. But what it does spiritually, or what it does in the sake of receiving information, I have no clue, because those people, they are not like getting like a channeling information or stuff like this. They're just like having energy tunnel, and they're walking around with this energy tunnel like a signature to it. And I was like really interesting, because now when I will see this tunnel to persons, and also Reiki, people who do Reiki, they have a different energy, also a different energy. You know, basically you can sense by whatever they are practicing, they have this certain type of energy that they have gained. For example, if you know somebody that does channel, and you're watching him and you're hearing him, or you're next to him and he's talking, talk about something, and you're getting a dizzy head and like floating away at his presence, he's channeling, he's getting information through channeling. And so then was like coming to the conclusion that if I see the huge tunnel to somebody again, I will come and say, hey, how long are you practicing Qigong? It was like, how do you know this? Well, basically, how do you know this? Well, you have a huge tunnel, like through you. But it's not like to everybody. It's like maybe to those who succeed in their practice, or becoming like more energized in their practices. What I see what people do channeling, they have a huge like a bright energy on top of their heads. So yeah, this is a interesting vision that not it's like road repairs in front. When people start doing these energy practices, they definitely have these energy enhancements to them. For example, And there's one dude which says that he doesn't want anybody to know that he's channeling, but he's channeling like outrageously because he's thinking more about his a personal career in his field when where he's working. But he's like channeling insanely, like start talking in different language, like a dead people comes through and he's talking in different language, like Polish, Lithuanian, and so on. And he's also started to sing songs like which I've never heard before. Not like always, but one time there was he's starting to sing, and this is really, really funny. And I'm looking at him and saying like, well, he said later he said that he's practicing Tai Chi to have like an energetical practice or this energetical like exercise. But I say, well, basically, while you are talking, I see that you have a really narrow tunnel that goes through your spine, top of your head, and outside. But this energy is really dense. And I'm saying, well, I see something to those who practice Qigong, but they have like an expanded, like a cloudy like of this tunnel energy. But you have really dense. And I was like thinking, what I feel, I'm telling you this, what I feel from this energy is that this energy can completely block out your mind. It's like you can become totally unconscious at some point, like totally dizzy, and you're not floating, you're not picking up anything that's going on. And he said, well, yeah, that happens really, really often, and especially if I take a beer or drink a beer or something, and that happens then, like nearly all the times. And then he says, oh, I try not to drink a beer or something, and which points out really interesting that not also when those people who are doing these energy practices like also meditation is meditation, like an all thought meditation, creates the most beautiful energy. I don't know how these Qigong stuff and everything, they are like teachers who like give you like oh, this will help in your financial stuff, this will help you to get more balance, this will help blah, blah, blah. But I'm looking more to like I'm looking more to the core issue, like what is that, what I see, what is that we're feeling, how this affects the person. Because many person, it's not even many person, it's even recommended to not do any spiritual stuff. Not do it's to them it's like by default. And many people have also like energy blockages, energy clouds in them, like cloud fields, that they have these blockages, and they, whatever practices they do in the spiritual terms, it can get them like floating feeling that they cannot control. So it's like you have to really look every practice. It's not like universal for all beings. It's like every practice is universal for yourself, and you have to feel it. Does this practice help you or not? So in a sense, also what I see from the Qigong practices, many people become more and more mature. Like they start to look like they themselves start to look like a tree. Like they become elder. Their hair get bald, and they get like these curves in their skin, and they get like a really like a nature tree type of the person, like a forest person or something like this. And but people who do channeling, they get like fresh, nice, and all like this sparking energy, this beautiful sparking energy. In a sense, also maybe they can look newer, but it really depends on which being you channel and what kind of being comes through, or which beings are more closer to you or most representative to you. So yeah, this was about the Qigong. So talking in a sense what it does and what it does to you, I don't know, but I do when I teach the people the Qi energy, how you can use the Qi. And basically it's the same, like every Tai Chi, Qigong, Qi, Tai Chuan, Chun, Zhuang, blah, 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 whatever the school or the teaching is, it's just a method that uses energy that everybody in earlier times everybody already knew. But they're taking this key essence, this key knowledge about energy, and whatever the teacher, he's like, okay, I know this energy, I feel this energy, everybody feels this, everybody has this energy. And they like figure out the practices for an ordinary person that will be most relevant in their expression, through which they can understand this Tai Chi movements more and more better, like to feel this energy more better, have this more closer connection to this energy. So basically, all of these Chi, whatever schools, it's just like an interpretation or a way of expressing how you can actually, how does the teacher, the sensei, actually is giving you the methods, how you can learn it, and then getting to a core base that is like universal for every being, or mostly universal for every being, that to practice this. So yeah, so what I want to say is that I came to a new conclusion for my own personal practices and teachings to other students, other persons, that Chi is like really an interesting experience to feel it, to have it, but at the first times you don't actually feel it. And I have this how to feel and move your Chi. I have this video on YouTube, you can watch it for free. And I will create a Tai Chi course in the next days, I hope. And in this Chi course I will bring through also a new method, the next method, how you can receive this energy and use this energy and have this energy. And I tried this method myself, and I was like so intensely accelerated by energy. And all day I was like, I need to do something, I need to do something, I need to hit something, I need to go something, and not like hit, but like you need to pick up some lifts. You have this energy in these muscles to go do and do and go and do and do. I was like surprised that in a simple way of meditation, that you don't send your energy out, but you take your energy in, you have this muscle strength that you can do and go and do stuff. Oh, dried out lake. Oh, that was crazy. Oh. I would definitely would stop if I saw it again, but it was like a lake that is completely dry. What did they use it for? I don't know. So yeah, this is just another video looking back to this information, and stay tuned for more English videos. Go to my website, we can talk in this website also, chat. And if you stay tuned to my website, I also create webinars where you can join, we have like conversations. And to most of you I have already talked. It's really interesting, and to have like people all over the world watching this. And it's like literally actually crazy. I'm driving right here in a car, looking outside, on the dried out lake, driving through a forest somewhere in nowhere. But you in Mexico, in Russia, in France, whatever, Lithuania, Australia, you are watching this. It's like really strange. You're watching how I'm driving. In the middle of it's not like forest, but in the middle of grasslands, and you're looking into this reality somehow. I can show you what's around here, but through this small tiny camera you will not get a lot of details, but still it's like in a way really, really interesting. So, and I will leave you now with this interesting conclusion that you can do your interesting things right now also. Have a good day. Bye. Hello everybody. I just wanted to show you how you can find my online meditation videos which are on my website. You just go to artofpeace.info, and then you go to English, click on the English flag, and then just go down, and here are the meditations. For example, 30-minute peace and no thought meditation, and this is a really powerful meditation. You just open it and you can start watching it online. For this video is for free, and this is what I want to show you. And I have lots of more videos on Enrico's school, which I later will be posting more and more videos on meditation, channeling and Chi energy, but that's slowly. So By the time you're looking this, maybe there are more videos, maybe there are less videos, and I'll be posting this summer also channeling lesson videos here that you can learn channeling, intuition, and feeling energies much better yourself, everything online. So thank you for watching, and see you guys soon in another video.